Hola familia de dinero, I am your host, Champion El Dinero. Welcome back. Help me out by hitting that like button if you're a returning viewer, and if you enjoyed this video, of course you have to watch it to find out. Subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and we're gonna do what we usually do, which is the comment shout outs from last video. Today we're not gonna be talking about Holo. We're gonna touch upon it a little bit, but we're gonna break down a few other penny stocks that you might want to have on your radar. I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not a crystal ball, but I'm somebody that's seen and watched these stocks go from a certain number. We'll tell you the target price to look for and then where you should go from there. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First one that I recently got on my last video by Rod, I wish I could say Rodley Rod. I'm just gonna say Rod, okay? What do you mean earnings due in October 23rd? And if you go on to Robinhood, pretty much it tells you that their earnings statement should be coming out October 23rd pre-market or October 22nd at night. So we'll find that out for Holo, which is going to be microcloud holograms. If you're somebody new, we like to shine on some comments. I appreciate everybody, and then we'll get into the source material. Do I have a source for this? Yes. Themselves, microcloud holograms have pushed out the date to October 23rd. Also, Robinhood shows the earning date when it's due. Also, love your content, man. Seriously, found you a few days ago, but yeah, you're a G, bro. No, I appreciate you, Rod. Appreciate you. Also, if this ends up on YouTube, hi, Mom. So shout out to you. I'm sorry if I can't. If you can write a comment down below how to say your YouTube name, I'll get you straight. And then there is going to be a in-depth video that I'm coming out with tomorrow. And shout out to Vernon Jeffers ahead of time, because we're really going to go into Holo tomorrow. So, and then let's go ahead and go down the list. We got RT Ward. How is it possible for a company not to reach out to its shareholders with information? So we're going to be talking about that in all these stocks. Last one, this is going to be anti-government. I got in at 61 cents. That's not too bad of a price for 120 just to mess around with the stock from another video I watched. Then I found your videos. Thank you so much for the research and passing along what you've learned. And so 61 cents, it's not too bad. I do say bring your average down. This is a good opportunity, microcloud holograms, to get your average down. If you want to invest more, if you're good with what you got, then just pause, take a pause. We'll talk about that tomorrow, but we're going to be talking about some penny stocks that should be on your radar. And there's a few that we got 5. I'll let you know. For some reason YouTube, since everybody wants to do 5, and I want to warn you guys, again, I'm not a financial advisor. These are the moves that I'm making. I currently hold these stocks. I'm not somebody that says, hey, I've been watching it. I don't have it, but I've been watching it. Well, I know some YouTubers that do that. They can do that, but why talk about something you don't own? I don't get that. Okay, first one. Actually, no, that's the best one. So we're holograms, right? We're talking about microcloud holograms and everything like that, and it doesn't have a significant pop like microcloud holograms does, but we mean hologram cloud. This is ticker symbol WIMI. It has a few spikes. It's very low, concurrently sitting at 76 cents. It can go anywhere from $1. If you want to swing trade this, build it up to a certain amount, wait until it hits a certain thing, do your own research into this. But this is like number 5. Number 5, it's something that to keep on your radar, maybe something to hold. Overall, for the past 5 years, it's down $5.24. But if microcloud hologram goes up, typically this one goes up as well. So that might be on your radar. Again, I'm not telling you to purchase it, but for me, I do just have one share. That's it. I just one share to see how it mimics. Next one is the same thing. I don't know why I did that twice. Next one is going to be Sirius XM. And typically I'm the type of person that ticker symbol, let me get that, SIRI. And if you don't have a trading platform, my link is down in the description. For Robinhood, you can have multiple brokerage accounts. So maybe if you want to start a challenge, which I'm thinking about, I'm not even going to say it, but I'm going to do a challenge on there. But ticker symbol SIRI. I'm the type of person that if I hear a stock enough times, I'll go ahead and actually buy it. And I've heard it all over the place on YouTube, and I heard it in my car. Automatically plays Sirius XM, and Warren Buffett had actually kind of invested into it. Now, when Warren Buffett buys stuff, he does a swing trade, right? He buys at low cost, sells at high cost, right? Now, you can copy, which again, for me, if I hear it enough times, I'm going to go ahead and buy. That's just my move. So concurrently, it's down. It's actually a great day to buy. It's down 1% for me. So if I wanted to buy more, $2 is around the range that I want to be at. And so I bought it a little high. Typically I would be in the 250 range. It's hard to get around that, but today it took a dip. Later on this month, if you want it at a lower premium due to the fact that the stock market typically falls, it could increase. But Sirius XM for me is doing good. I like it. I think that it's a swing trade, so just hold on to it, and I wouldn't overindulge. Next one, and so far we got Me holograms, Sirius XM, and then the next one is going to be Faraday Future Intelligent Electric. Now, when I bought it, unfortunately, when they did the reverse split, my average went to astronomical. Okay. So this is why I know, like, microcloud holograms, it's gonna hurt. Reverse splits are never good. But for Faraday Future Intelligent Electric, I would buy it if I had to do it, because it's kind of primed for something. Me, it's a little bit, if we get some good news, we see a turnaround in earnings, it is definitely a swing trade in my opinion. The dollar range that I want to be at is the $3 to $4 range. It's right now $5. If it drops down to $3, $3.50, $4, I'll buy it, right? Now, you have to be careful because it did have a reverse split. It could just go right back down to the penny stock, and I have to take it as a loss. So concurrently, it's not considered a penny stock, but it does have to hold above $5 for a consecutive period of time. So Faraday Future Intelligent Electric is very interesting, quite a popular stock within the penny stocks. So that's what I put it up there. The next one is going to be my personal big favorite that I wish I freaking put all my money into, but I didn't. I didn't. It crept up on me. It crept up like a dang gunny gremlin. And that has to be Applied DNA Sciences. Man, ticker symbol APDN. And if I didn't do Faraday, the ticker symbol for Faraday is FFIE. But Applied DNA Sciences, when I got it, I made a 200% return on my money. And I didn't go whole hog on it. I just bought like a few shares, saw that I got 200% return on my money, and then I started doing my research into it, man. And once I start doing my research, this is something that I really want to bring to the channel. It should be just as popular as Holo, if not even better, because this company has been getting their test approved in Pakistan. They're trying to get it approved in New York, and if so, hopefully by this month we might see a significant increase. Now, price range, me, I bought it when it was like in the cents range. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it was, but it was cents. Right now, by the end of the day, let me go ahead and go back here, it went anywhere from $1.51. So right now it's $1.29. Right, it went down 4 cents after market, but it went up 12 cents from this morning. So it went from $1.17 to $1.29. Now, I think that this really has a significant chance to run. I mean, it went as high as $2.97 back August 23rd. So if you got it at its peak and you bought it in the cent range, you would have been 400% up. Around 400% up. You would have been at 600% up, 688% up. So I think that there is a strong move for Applied DNA Sciences, and what they do is the MPOX. So with that, when everything was down, Applied DNA Sciences was up. So you also want to diversify. I'm not throwing a bunch of tech stocks. I'm throwing EV, tech, and also on top of that, health. So it's very important to diversify your portfolio if you're doing single stocks, because if something tanks, something can go up, and it kind of keeps you in a middle balance until everything rises up at one point, which inevitably inevitably will happen one day. Just one day, everything's up. That's great. All right. So next one is gonna be my personal favorite, the one that even my cousin got my uncle, his dad, to do, and he's probably sitting back laughing happily, not being rich or anything like that, just being like, oh man, this is great. My very first stock I got, it went up. Polestar Automotive, and that's going to be PSNY. Now it could all of these things could go down, but why is this my favorite stock? Well, number one, I do see a substantial future for EV vehicles, and I think that it's severely undervalued the way that we're kind of looking at EV vehicles. People want gas, I get it, but unfortunately, you know, in this time, we can't use all the resources all at once. And I mean, we're not going to use all the gas and everything like that, but over the course of looking at 100 years, past my lifetime, into my daughters, to my grandchildren, if I have them, I have to look into that future, right? So EV vehicles is once they become more streamlined, more presentable, which I think we haven't even touched the precipice of EV vehicles. That's where Polestar Automotive comes in. Out of all of the other ones, and I own majority of the share, like not majority shares, but I own a lot of EV vehicle companies, and I don't buy a whole lot, I just buy a few and everything like that. I see Polestar shining brighter than a diamond. And so their earnings came out, they beat expectations tremendously. I can see them doing more. And so you have two EV vehicles that I think FFIE, if they can turn it around, get those Chinese manufacturers, get an earnings statement, they'll be doing a lot better. And then at Polestar, if they just streamline it, make it into a Tesla type company, you know, it's going to be a strong competitor. But right now, Tesla's on top. We're talking penny stocks. Tesla's not a penny stock. At one point it was. Apple was a penny stock. A lot of these things were on the verge of failure, and so if you catch it before, you might ride the wave of getting up there in wealth. And so, you know, you're watching a guy. I'm not, you know, for my age, I'm doing pretty good, but I'm not wealthy. I'm not stupid rich right now. And if I was, I still make videos like this, probably in a nice background. I ain't gonna lie, I make a nice background, like have my Funko Pops and stuff like that, and then like LED light. I know how I'm gonna set it up, but I'm being real, you know. But this is kind of things that I would put on your radar. The top 5 stocks that's been on my freaking watch list, and you know, do your own research, find a price point that you want to buy. This doesn't mean buy in the green. A lot of people buy when it's up and then you get stuck. Watch while it's red and then you'll get ahead. Did I just create what the heck? Did I just create something right there? So again, this is just top 5 penny stocks that I've been watching. If you guys want me to hone in on one, you really like it, you want me to do some more research, read the news. I know a lot of people don't want to do the news. I do. I like it. Earnings calls, I can do updates on that. But as a community, I really want to build this familia and, you know, become champion investors. I really care about the certain people that, you know, take their time to watch me. And I can't really say I care about the people that don't, because I don't know you. But the people that do watch, I appreciate each and every one of you. It's starting to get a little crazy in the comments. I can't really answer all of your guys' comments. It's a lot. So I try to present it. I used to read, just a week ago, I used to read all the comments, and because I didn't have a whole lot. And then now, as we're growing, getting closer, we're trying to get that 500 champion investors in here as subscribers. So we're on this journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have been your host, Champion El Dinero. I will catch all of you champion investors in the next one. Adios.